Okay, so let me try to wrap my head around this for y'all. So, this movie is about an ape named George who grows big in size. Pretty much to the point where he's a skyscraper almost. If not almost that close. Since he's big, he rampages through the city. Wreaks havoc. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know I'm not the only one thinking this when I say this, but was this movie not King Kong? Because I got the vibes throughout this entire film. And yeah, that's my opening.
Yo, what's poppin', Holly Stars? I'm Jay, or Jason from CCJ, and I'm here to tell you to stay tuned because you're watching Mr. Hollywood. Enjoy.
What's up? Mr. Hollywood here, back again with another movie review. Now in tonight's review, I will be breaking down and discussing the movie I'm going to give you all the pros, I'm going to give you all the cons, and I'm going to give you my overall thoughts with the film in general. So without further ado, here we go. Let's start the Rampage, baby! Rampage is a 2018 American science fiction monster film, which is directed by Brad Payton. The film is loosely based on the video game series of the same name by Midway Games. The film stars Dwayne Johnson, Naomi Harris, Marlon Ackerman, I hope I pronounced his name right, Joe Manganiello, or whatever how you pronounce it, Jake Nussi, Monty Saturn, and Jeffrey Dane Morgan. Sorry if I pronounced any of these actors' names wrong. I'm sorry about that. Forgive me. I have a hard time pronouncing people's names and stuff. So anyway, as always, you guys are probably asking or wondering to yourselves right at this very moment, Hollywood or Taiwan, what is the plot or premise behind the movie Rampage? Well, as always, have no fear, honey stars, because your boy Mr. Hollywood is here once again to break down another plot to a movie for y'all. And this time, it's about Rampage. So without further ado, sit back, relax as I talk about the plot to this movie. So, it reads as follows. The story follows a primatologist, I hope I pronounced that name right. Sorry if I butchered it. But anyway, the guy's name is Davis Oki, I hope I pronounced that name right too, who must team up with George, who is an albino gorilla. Now correct me if I'm wrong, is a gorilla and ape, is it the same thing? I'm just asking. Anywho, it turns out that he turns into a raging creature of enormous size, following a rogue experiment in order to stop an invasion of monsters. Now, before I move forward in this review, I must point out and mention this a little bit. I saw the trailer when it premiered, and let me tell you, it was awesome and epic, and I thought that this movie was going to be good. So, with that being said, Is this movie worth your time and money? Well, stay tuned to find out. So I already talked about the story behind Rampage. But you guys are probably wondering, what are my overall thoughts with the film? And are there any pros and cons with the film? Or lack thereof? Okay, so here are my thoughts on the movie Rampage. I saw the movie last night, and I gotta say, for the most part, 100 stars, it's meh. It's okay. I mean, it's not good, it's not bad, it's just okay. Now, you're probably wondering the reason as to why I say that. Well, first off, the jokes. Let's get to the freaking jokes. Most of the jokes in here are just no brown humor. And they do the same joke over and over again. Like the monkey or the ape or the gazelle or whatever. George, he's flipping off Dwayne Johnson. Maybe 4, 5, 6 times I counted. Maybe even more than that, I'm not sure, and I'm like, wow, this is stupid and retarded. Anywho, they kept on doing that, and I'm like, oh, crap. And not only that, but they have some very no-brown humor. Like, there's a Texas man who says to Dwayne Johnson at one point after he saves his life, he's like, hey, we assholes gotta stand together. And I'm like, he says it twice, I'm like, and my goodness, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of other things about this movie. Let's see. Oh yeah, freaking GoPro, bro. So there's a part in the movie where they're jumping off an airplane or something like that because George has gone rampage. Hence the name of the movie, whatever. Anywho, they're jumping off an airplane and they have parachutes, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson has a moment saying, I'm sorry, George. And then you see nothing but a GoPro. It's filmed as a GoPro. I'm not freaking kidding with y'all. It literally is. And all I can say is, GoPro! Friggin' GoPro! No, man. No, that's the laziest part of filming. Why the heck would you do that? And I just thought, oh, are you trying to pander to the younger demographic? Ha! And all the people use GoPro. Ha! Look at these millennials. Shut the frick up. And, oh my gosh. They make references in here, like there's one about the Justice League. I didn't quite hear it, but I heard something about Justice League, and I'm like, really? Really, movie? Really? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Justice League. I love the movie, despite, it had problems, and despite, many people trashing on that film. But I freaking enjoyed that film. But anywho, they took a Dodge. Not a Dodge Urban. They saw that joke. There's several other jokes in here. They're just like, oh my gosh, they're cringeworthy. I guess I could say that they're just cringeworthy. And the special effects, if you've seen it in one movie, you've seen it all. That's my take on that. It didn't impress me none at the slightest. There's no emotional part to it. Oh, okay. Let me jump to the ending, because I know not people are not gonna see this shit. Sorry for my language, but who freaking cares? Anywho, so after George, and his friends rampage over the city. Oh yeah, and there's like a giant crocodile, and there's like a giant wolf that has wings. I'm not spoiling anything for y'all because it's in the freaking trailer. You know that fight that they have at the very end at the climax when you see it in the trailer? Yeah, that's not awesome or epic or anything like that. Because I was so bored throughout the majority of the movie, I just wanted to have fun, during the climax. But even the climax is dumb and cliche and generic and just boring as heck, man. Oh my gosh. So, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I was talking about the ending. Anywho, after George saves the day, he risks his knife to save Davis or whatever the freak. And it looked like for one moment he was dying. And at one point, I was like, he's not gonna die. He's not gonna die. And he starts moving, and I'm like, they played it up for like 10 seconds. And during that time, I was like, wow, they really killed off George. Wow, I feel like a deuce. I'm sorry, George. I was actually crying because I don't want to see animals getting hurt. And that would have been a good send-off, I guess. Him saving the world, or at least saving the city. But no, it's all funded up with him just flipping Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson off, and he's laughing, and Dwayne Johnson is like, his character is like, so you were pretending to die? Because he's like, I saw you wink. I saw you open up your eye, motherfucker. And, oh yeah, there's that 1.2 where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's like, you mess with my friend, you mess with me, And then it's like, wow, the movie can't say mother effer, but it flip someone off. Like, twice. And there was a big, okay, here's my rating real quick. I'll give it like a C minus. A C minus. Anywho, recommendation real quick. If you want to see this film, go right ahead. It's not really for me. It's not my cup of tea, but if you guys enjoy it, that's fine. Now, let me talk about the damn audience for a second. Oh my goodness. So, in my data, there's reserved seats, right? And I reserved a seat. And apparently, these family of idiots, and I'm not sorry, that's exactly what they are, because they should have, paid tickets ahead of the events. Anywho, so, anyway, oh yeah, that was like a family, the movie theater was packed, the auditorium that I was in. And I was in that big theater too, XD. Yeah, I saw this in XD on the big screen. But you don't care about that. You want to know about the experience for me. Well, the experience sucked. Why? Because, for one, there was a lot of people at that freaking theater. I mean, it was like a packed house almost, I believe. And apparently, these family just comes in, at the start of the movie, which I freaking hate, by the way. And it looks like they didn't pay for the, I mean, I'm not gonna say they didn't pay, but I think that they came in late, so their reserved seats were not taken already, and a family was always sitting there. And then that family had to get up because of those assholes who decided to walk in late and decide to claim their seat. I'm like, what the fuck, man? What the actual freak? And apparently, this family had to get up, and they said, War 8's next, something like that. And then I'm like, that's where I'm at, right? So, I moved a couple of seats. I didn't want to, but whatever. So I moved a couple of seats, and then all of a sudden, the father or someone was saying, oh, so where am I gonna sit? And I'm like, one of my eyes, I'm like, fine, I'll move, freak. So I moved to the handicapped spot, which was okay. But, oh my goodness, there was babies crying in the theater, which, by the way, here's a lesson for the parents out there. If your child is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years old or 6, then maybe it's not a good idea for you to bring your freaking baby to a freaking movie theater that has surround sound and blasts loud and explosive crap. Selfish parents, man. Selfish parents. This is not your freaking theater. Oh yeah, and people were applauding at this movie by the end of it. This video might be long, but I have some other experiences too. Oh yeah, people were talking during the movie too. That really annoyed me, especially with the two elderly people, in the back of me and all that. Said, you know what? I really don't care. This movie's boring, and I'm not gonna remember it. I'm honestly not gonna remember it. It's a shock that I remember it the next day. Anywho, I'm out of here. Peace. So, I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode of my review for Rampage. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure, if you enjoyed it, to smash that like button, comment down below, and let us know what you thought about the movie if you've seen it. Or if you haven't seen it, here's another question. What do you think about the trailer? Did it intrigue you? Are you going to see it? Or by looking at the trailer, you're already saying nah, this is just bland, boring, and generic. Whatever it is, please comment down below and let me know. And what do you think about this review overall? Are there any good points that I brought up, or are there any bad points that I brought up in this review? And what do you think I should change differently? Whatever it is, please let me know in the comments below. And yes, I do read each and every one of your comments. Thank you all so much. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you guys. I'm trying to think what else I should say. Oh yes! Make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. All the links are in the description below. Now, before I wrap this video up, the 100 stars would like to answer this one question, because I asked them on Instagram. I asked them what their favorite video game is, what's their current video game, and why do they like to play, and why do they recommend it. And without further ado, here they are.
I'm Supernova 101, and you're watching Mr. Hollywood, and my favorite video game has to be Fortnite, because I've been playing it ever since Season 2, and it's one of the best multiplayer games out there, so I suggest you go play it, boy.
My favorite game to play is Fortnite Battle Royale because the gameplay is smooth, the mechanics are good, it's different from all the other Battle Royale games, and it's a lot of fun to play with your friends.
Okay, my favorite video game that I play currently is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's amazing, because I like exploring. I'm weird, I know. I like exploring through the woods with my friends a lot. And if you like exploring, and you like nature and all that, and you like battling crazy monsters and stuff, I recommend it greatly. I actually do. Even if you're not into that stuff, you'll probably have a lot of fun. And yeah. Bye guys, make sure to stay awesome.
One of my favorite games ever is the Call of Duty franchise because they're so fun and addicting, and they have really great characters.
Hey Holly Stars, Mr. Hollywood asked me a question. Which is my favorite game that I'm playing right now? And I must say my favorite game that I'm playing right now is The Witcher. Just play it and you'll know how amazing this game is, guys.
I totally forgot, but make sure to share this video with all your friends and family and let them know that Mr. Hollywood exists. And please, if you want to win a giveaway, and no, this isn't some fake ass giveaway, this is the real deal. I'm going to be giving away something big for 1K subscribers. So if you want to participate in that, all you guys got to do is help me get to 100, no, not 100, but 1K subscribers by June 22nd. I know we can hit that. And with all that said and done, honey stars, I'm Mr. Hollywood, and I'm letting all you honey stars and people who are watching know to stay golden. And make sure to keep on gaming and make sure to continue watching movies. Man, I turned that messed up down.
Hello, Pain the Nerd here. Make sure to like and subscribe down below for more content and become part of the Holly Stars.